the kingdom. The kingdom still has a bunch of territory around here, but the Duchy of Finland itself is already unified. The High Chieftain of Finland. We do have control of Finland proper, Savo, and now we have a couple of provinces from Pohjanmaa, the most important ones down here. And we need to capture Oulu and Kainu. Then we'll have 3 duchies. Karelia is mostly outside of our range. We have, I think this is Olavanlinna. Viipuri. So this is technically in the Karelian territory. But we have control of most, I think at least half of the duchy of Pohjanmaa. We have all control of the entire duchy here of Savo. We are winning in the Yokui conquest of the Chieftain of Kitka. So this is our ally. Our daughter is married to the chieftain. And we are also allied with Vladimir, who is now a kingdom. Because our daughter, I believe, is related? King Kardas of Vladimir. Okay, let's see. I think we are married into this family somehow. I don't know exactly how. I think, yes, if we check our alliances here, we are allied because of marriage between Ture, which is my son, my immediate heir, and Azrava Meryavid. So I don't know who Azrava is. Azrava is the daughter of King Kardas. Okay, so they're betrothed, so that seals that alliance. So now we've gotten a couple of issues with not all of our territory actually belonging to us. We're not the rightful owners of certain territories. We are at war with Oulu. We should probably put a claim here. We can... Now, the question is, do we want to make the title of Duke of Savo first? Or do we want to place a claim here on Oulu? It might be better for us to place a couple of claims here, and then we'll worry about establishing this when our income is better. Now, we don't really have any... We can only hold up to 4 holdings here. Now, we need to figure out who we want to distribute this to. Now, the funny thing is, or convenient thing, is that now we had a bunch of daughters earlier on, our eldest 2 children are daughters. We have one son, Ture, who is married to Azrava, the one who sealed the alliance with the kingdom of Vladimir. Thing is that he's the only male, so everything passes on to him, which is great. We don't have to worry about splitting up the realm. So he's going to be able to get Satakunta, Pietarsaari, Hämeenlinna, and Pielinen. Now, we need to figure out who to give Oulu to. Chiefess Maria Vilkui, she is abroad. Same thing with Kraka Virtanen. Oh, actually, Kraka's here. Kraka's here. She's not landed. So we might be able to give her the duchy right here. Actually, no, we'll retain that title for our own heir once we create the title. To the modest High Chieftain Ture of Finland, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the Peakam claim on the Chieftain of Yokoi. Wait, who? As defenders. Right. Right, that's fine. Let's go ahead and accept that. So Ture is going to be able to get all of these things held directly by him. He'll get the Chieftain of Tavasts. That's right, this is Tavasts. I get confused because one is a boar facing or looking to the right-hand side, and another one's a full boar facing west, so it's kind of confusing. Same thing with these two. They're just the same pattern, different colors. So now we are trying to defeat Aura of Sapmi. This is not a Sapmi land claim, but this belongs to the High Chiefs of Orietia. So if we can knock them out, or at least capture this, that'll help our allies. We are now also fighting Chieftain Kuti. So who are we fighting? Let's take a look. So we're fighting against Peakam. There's their capital here. And who else is allied with them? Kingdom of Sapmi. So Sieltie, we can actually take Sieltie and knock the Sapmi out of the war definitively. So once we take this, I think that's what we're going to do next. We're going to sail across the Gulf of Bothnia here and capture their capital. Chief Testulitar of Mesukira finished the increased control in county task. Okay. Are we fighting? No, we've captured. Okay. Now let's head over here. Wow, 34 gold. I guess that's because, you know, we don't need to spend that much money. Oh, there's a lot of attrition here. Is the attrition worth it? Nah. Let's just go across the water. It costs us money, but we're not going to lose troops to attrition. So his allies are the Kingdom of Scotland and his own territory here. Scotland's pretty beaten up right now. I think they're in a bunch of wars. This is probably very low on their priority list. They're fighting against people in the Angamala Sami Subjugation War, Chieftain of HoI4. So they have a few things that they have to figure out, and I don't think they're really going to be concerned with what we're doing here. Hard rule, dread gain, siege progress against revolts. What else is down here? Soldiers of lesser fortune. Okay, so we have... Nice, I like that pun there. Cheaper mercenaries. Enables absolute control for counties. What is absolute control? Absolute control perk, denoting that the ruler has an iron grip over the population. Whenever control is at 100, it will instead display as absolute and give additional bonuses to taxes and levies. Oh, that actually sounds great. How old is our king? He's getting a little up there. Oh, okay, so we're fighting in a battle here. Oh. Wait, that's not us. Wait, that is us. Oh, and we just lost. My alliance with Chiefess Asa Valdemar's daughter of Kinda has ended since Kraka and Styrbjörn are no longer married or betrothed. I don't know exactly what happened here. Styrbjörn. And Kraka. What happened to Kraka? Court physician knowledge increases. Okay, she's a renowned physician, which is great. I don't know what happened here. Well, in any case, we don't have an alliance with them anymore. I don't know... Kraka and Styrbjörn. Oh, Styrbjörn died in battle, I think. Yes. Ah, that's too bad. Okay, so King Tusta... Okay, so the Kingdom of Scotland died, and he is now replaced by King Hjalmar Baldarsson of Scotland. The HoI4 conquers the Chieftain of Kitka. So we have a retreating army. They're doing all right. So let's head back here, now that we've been able to replenish. We don't have any more unraised soldiers, so let's go back across the strait here. That's the only thing, is that... Actually, let's see if we can end this war with Payakam. Ah, they're heading towards HoI4. So let's go over here and kind of help our allies first. And then we can go ahead and capture Payakam and knock them out of the war. Yeah, we're losing pretty badly here. Claim on the Chieftain of HoI4. What are the war goals? They just want the entire chieftain. Well, that's not going to happen. Not if I have anything to say about it. We're losing this battle pretty badly here, but HoI4 is controlled... Occupied by Chieftain Mihka of Payakam. Oh, okay. That's too bad. That was quick. If we can try to see if we can capture this again. Oh, no! Wait, there's a bunch of stuff happening now. Ooh, he does not look well. Wanton desires. Lately it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it's all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? A trip to the brothel will bring relief. Gain the trait rakish. Lose 90 stress. Chieftain Rico is no longer your friend. You lose 53 stress. No. Here we go. Rakish. What does this mean? -1 diplomacy. Better intrigue and stress losses increased. Attraction opinion -5. Opinion of rakish characters. Yeah, that's fine. Has inherent risks. Okay, I didn't see this. That's a problem. Maybe only in solitude you'll find peace. been really interesting trying to rule with a shy king. It turns out to be pretty debilitating. Oh, we've discovered Gavelkin. The new fascination can be selected. Okay, let's slow this down here. So Tuliki... She was 73. Oh, wow. Quilted armor innovation. Let's take a look at the innovations here. $50 years. That's a long time. Is there anything closer? Onager. Barracks. 398 years? Why is that taking so long? Okay, quilted armor would be 50. Public works would be 391. City planning, 397. Causeless belly, 399. Okay, there's obviously other things here that we can't... I don't know why. Average development of finished counties. Quilted armor, 50 years. Yeah, we can do that. Fascination. Ah, the fascination part. Recruit armored footmen as men-at-arms. Actually, that might work. Now, we're missing 2 of these innovations of the tribal era, so it's going to take a while. Okay, we need to capture Yovkoi back, because otherwise the Pe Akam claim is pretty much a done deal. Okay, your neighbor Jarl Katarina has lost against King Hakon of Sweden in the Visby conquest of the Chieftain of Stade. Where is this? Oh wow, Sweden's kind of expanding into Jarldom of Visby, independent realm. And they don't have any... Are they... Jarldom of Visby, who is independent, I think. They have a couple of vassals, but they themselves are independent. Their vassals are Ostfriesland and the Chiefdom of Gotland. They're actually pretty weak right now. If we can win this war, we'll... let's see if we can put a claim here. They're right off the coast. I'd like to have that. Granted, it's part of Sweden proper. We should probably concentrate on getting the area that's part of Finland. But... let's speed this up a little bit. Kraka can marry. That's right. Okay, so she's still young. She's still 22. In terms of alliance power, who is this? Kingdom of Vladimir. Okay, we can solidify our alliance with them for sure. Chieftain of Kolmogori. This is such a hard name for me to pronounce. Ubmeyednwo. Chieftain of Vologda. Chieftain of Uppland. Gnezdovo. Lanema. Riba. Lover's Pox. Yikes. Tabari. Ozera. So let's go by age. So she's 22. It would be better if somebody was close to becoming an adult or an adult already. Okay, here we go. Chiefdom of Vidzeme. Where is this? Oh, actually, that's not terrible. I don't know how strong they are. Vassal in the Kingdom of Estonia. Okay, so let's keep Chieftain Borut Vidzeme in mind. Chieftain of Novgorod Seversky. Ah, okay, that's not the Novgorod I was thinking about. That's way further south. Count Ranyar of Coruna. Wait, like in Spain? That's really far away. And they're Swedish. Okay, how about Toele Dvaiga? Chieftain of Luxne. That might work. We do have a claim in Kokonois. Sadistic. Just. Fickle. Chieftain Dutta of Sigevara. Greedy, gluttonous, and diligent. Okay. He's actually pretty intelligent. Where is this? Sigevara. That would actually help us here. And they're closer. How strong are they, though? 403 soldiers versus... Kokonois. 92. Oh, okay, they're very weak. Let's say no, but let's go back to the one who's up here. Lord Mayor Cayetan of Hamburg, huh? Actually, it's a pretty powerful city-state, I'm pretty sure. 349. Okay, well, maybe not. Chieftain Dutta of Sigevara. He's already a chieftain. And he's smart. Let's do that. That sounds good. Okay. Powerful vassals, who? Chieftain Toivo. Well... Take concubine. How, no ID Zoya. The no ID. She's 30. Okay, this could work. She's Vepsian, arrogant, gluttonous, cynical. You know, the thing is that I'm worried about having another son. Then I'll split everything up. So maybe not, actually. Children like guardians. Oh, okay. I will need... Turre needs a guardian for sure. Let's see. I'll make it me. Or actually... Let's see if he's learned it. That'll make things a little bit better. So, Ronhilder. Hey, Citizen Alpha. Bumping into issues with this game with my allied IO won't fight. They just wander around and want to help. Yeah, I've noticed that allies don't tend to do a lot, I've noticed. You kind of have to hope that they just follow your army around wherever they happen to go. And you can't really direct them. I was kind of wondering whether or not you could, where you could say, hey, this is a war target, come here, attack this city. Doesn't seem to do a lot, so you kind of hope that they just follow you around and then stay in the same area. I've noticed that if you kind of let them get close to your army, they'll kind of track where you go. A lot of the times they will still just kind of, you know, wander off at the very last minute and do something completely unhelpful, but at least they kind of try to follow you a little bit sometimes. Okay, let's assign him to Runhilde. Auni Virtanen needs, let's see, Runhilder maybe again? Is she smart? She seems like she might be bright. There we go. And she's a twin. So let's assign her to Runhilder again. And Alfhider. I can... High Chiefess Alfhider. So let's make her my wife's ward. That makes sense. I mean, that would follow you in COK2. You have an option where you can bind an... Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's too bad. Yeah, see, the thing is that I didn't play CK2. I played the original CK, which is a very, very different game in so many different ways. And I don't remember if you could actually tell AI armies to do something. And I think in EU, you can actually tell allies to look at a war target, I think, or maybe I'm thinking about Total War. In any case, yeah, it seems like it would be helpful that on the battlefield, hey, you know, let's attack this city, or why don't you send your resources here, or we need men to help with this, you know, siege. And it seems very weird that there's no option to do that, because, I mean, I know, obviously, technologically speaking, you couldn't communicate really easily, unless you were face to face with somebody. But still, there should be some option. If you and your ally army might have to meet up and then say, okay, cool. Now we're going to decide, because we're in the same area, attach your forces to mine. Let's go somewhere. So previously, I'm playing as the High Chieftain of Finland right here. So playing as High Chieftain Turre of Finland. So we have a few different holdings here. We have our max of 4. Ulvila is our capital. Pietarsaari, Hämeenlinna, and Pielinen are our 4 different holdings. We're currently at war on behalf of our relative who owns the Chieftain of Jovkui because of our daughter. And we're trying to defeat the Sapmi and the Pe'akam. The Pe'akam have actually captured the capital region of Jovkui here, so we want to try to capture that back, which it looks like we're about to do. See if we can knock them out of the war and then go and take over their capital of Pe'akam, and then head southwest and knock out the Sapmi from the war from their capital holding in Sieltie. Yeah, I've been in this playthrough for quite a while. I started at 867, so it's about 100 years. One thing I've noticed is that the pacing of this game is very different. There's a lot of stuff that can happen while you're not, while you're doing other things. Why are you not heading down here? Are we not at war with them anymore? Did I not have the army selected? That would make sense. Here we go. There's a lot of personal intrigue. I think that's the main thing. It's kind of like RPG-ish in that respect. So I've noticed that I've spent a lot of time doing interpersonal dynamics and tending to the dynasty and having heirs and so forth. And the actual like battling outside of that is not secondary, but it actually is a lot more convoluted because there's no real, like having a clear ally, clear set of targets and clear alliances. You don't have a diplomacy window to tell you, hey, this is where you should be going. This is what everybody's opinion of you is. So that's one thing I've noticed from EU4 that I was used to, was seeing the diplomacy screen where you'd be able to kind of say, okay, these people like me, these people don't, these people are strong. Let me look at the ledger and look at all the stats and make decisions based on the information that I have at hand. But that's not present in CK3, so I noticed that's definitely changed the way I've played the game. Acquaintance taken prisoner. Jarl Katarina of Visby was taken prisoner by Duchess Kati Gusel of Frisia after she won the Battle of Faru. Okay, we can't have any sea battles. I don't know where these guys are going. We should probably try to take their capital first. They're just running away right now, so let's take their capital and then we should be done with this war. Who are these guys? That is Scotland. I don't know what they're trying to do. Doesn't look like they're sieging anything. The dynasty dynamics are really interesting, yes. They're very involved, and it's something that I feel like is groundbreaking. I haven't played a grand strategy game that attempts to do something nearly as full-featured, if you want to put it that way. I know some people would say complicated or unnecessary, but I really like that aspect of CK3, of the CK series in general. Okay, so we should be winning this war against the Sapmi. It should be a done deal. I don't know why our allies aren't... I don't necessarily want to get into a battle with the Scots if I don't have to. Yeah, that's a really good way of looking at it. That CKs, you're playing a family, and E, you're playing a nation. It's very different. I noticed that, especially with all the different vassalage issues that you have, it's hard to be, oh, I am this country. You're pretty much trying to make sure your vassals don't do anything stupid while you're trying to, like, have a greater plan that affects everybody and doesn't make your kingdom fall apart. But, I think that's reflective of the era. Okay, here we go. Victory. You have quick conquest of the Chieftain of Kitgaz. So we now have at least peace on one front against the Sapmi. We have gained 75 prestige. Fantastic. Yeah, Scotland's interesting. One thing I really think that is it's almost a fantastical element here. Okay, so we're obviously going to lose this battle here, but I'm pretty sure we could probably capture Pe'akam before they capture Jovkui, and that should be the end of the war-ish. Or maybe we can actually just take them out first. No, we're losing money by embarking on a sea journey. And I think they actually might be leaving the siege. So if we can capture Pe'akam quickly, we can then send our forces back here to the Kola Peninsula and then take care of them there. One thing like as I was saying earlier, I think one of the things that's really interesting about a game like CK3 or the CK series in general is that it really kind of invites you to look at the world in a completely different way from the nation states that we've become familiar with, because there's so many different chiefdoms and fiefdoms and independent cities and kingdoms and dynasties that just simply didn't make it past the Middle Ages, or, you know, were subsumed by other larger organizations and other nations later on. And we forget that, you know, the map of the world didn't always look the same politically. So it's interesting to see how this kind of develops. Looks like Aquitaine is pretty OP right now. West Francia, Bavaria, Lower Silesia, Great Moravia, Lithuania is here, starting to form up. Khazaria is still really strong. Byzantines are still in play, and Asia is just a... Ooh, that is a complicated looking map there. Your neighbor King Aura has won against High Chieftain Raustos of Aurietia in the war against the tyranny of King Aura. Okay. Well, great. In the UK, let's take a look at the UK here. Okay, enemy ally joins war. Chieftain Nana. Wait, what's happening now? Join me in the war against the tyranny of High Chieftain Bilisi. High Chieftain Bilisi of Dvortseatnu. Okay, that's fine. This is as an attacker. Wait, on behalf of whom? Chieftain Duta of Sigivara? I don't think so. They're so far away from you. Why would you... Okay, let's take a look at this. 150 soldiers. Okay, fine. That's fine. Alright, so now that we're sending our armies there. So Scotland... I mean, the UK looks pretty normal-ish. I mean, Scotland has what looks like Scotland. Sweden has a lot of holdings here, though. England has most of England. Wales is not a thing. Looks like the Nordics have taken more land here than what might have happened normally. East Saxe, England, Uppland. Uppland has a couple of territories here. Sweden, Scotland has a holding here, and then Ireland is completely different. The Isle of Man, for some reason, has gotten powerful. East Saxe is now southwestern Ireland. Scotland has the middle, and Uppland has the northern part. So it's a little different, you could say. Oh, Wales. You know, the funny thing is I liked playing as Wales in the first CK. I liked playing as Divid or the Hoibart and trying to then make Wales and then take over England that way. I also like playing as Brittany. I think I also played as Brittany in EU, the first EU. Looks like Brittany does not exist in the form that we could recognize. The County of Rennes is still independent-ish. But yeah, Aquitaine, Sweden, and England have all split that up pretty handily. Hey, thanks for the follow, matey. I took my foe Chieftain's Nana hostage during the siege of Peakam. Okay, so we should win this. Come on, guys. Settle this for now. You don't need to do anything weird. I don't want to have to... Oh, there we go. We won the war led by Chieftain Eova of Yokoi against Chieftain Nana of Peakam. Okay, so we keep the contested title. Chieftain Nana loses her claim. Great. So we are actually in a really good spot right now. Let's go here and take care of this war on behalf of our allies Sigivara. We could capture Raunala. All the sea travel is very expensive for an army this large. Yeah, I'm really interested in playing as the Spanish or somebody in Spain. It looks like Spain is kind of a hot mess right now. The Umayyads have control of this. Navarra is surprisingly strong. They have most of what later becomes Castilla, right? Asturias has quite a hold here. And Umayyad's territory is kind of spread out. You have Sweden being in here somewhere. Galicia is able to create their own kingdom. Badajoz is their own... Oh, no, they're still under the Umayyad, I think. The Umayyad have like half of Spain-ish. I try... Oh, who's this? West Francia. Okay. They have a little bit of land down there. Nice. Yeah, you know, like having a beast of a commander is really, really helpful. I haven't focused on... Well, actually, this ruler... Oh, wait, what happened here? How did the... No, I don't want them to have all of this. Anyway. Okay, where are we? Where's our troops? Oh, game time has slowed down a little bit. Hopefully we can get over here. One thing I do like is playing smaller kingdoms. I haven't really played too many of the larger ones, but I was playing as Navarra the other day, and that was tough. I definitely want to give that another shot. Playing as one of the Spanish principalities that's not under the Umayyad Caliphate is very, very difficult in some ways. I haven't really checked out a lot of Europe. Italy was one country at one time a little bit ago, but now it's all split up. Yeah. Looking at a map in CK it's an experience in and of itself. It's so different from looking at what like nation states look like. They have so many, it's a patchwork of different people and kingdoms, and looking at a unified nation state and the way that we understand it is very different. It's non-existent. Well of insight. Understand you're interested in deepening your grasp on warfare. Chiefess Tulita runs a hand through her hair as she approaches me. I might be able to help you see the battlefield in new ways. Let's see. I want to learn. Border gore. Yeah, I've not heard that term, but that is definitely true. I mean, you know, I was thinking, okay, you'll be able to look at HRE or what would become the HRE and then just see this patchwork, right? But to see the entire map broken up, I don't even know. And that's the funny thing, right? It kind of reflects the era with communication being what it was, right? If you take a look at Sweden right now, Sweden has holdings all throughout northwestern France. Looks like what would become the Netherlands, parts of the UK, parts of Spain. I think this is, oh no, it's just their color. They're all over the place, right? Obviously, you're going to have vassals doing things that you don't approve of. Alliance invalid King Cardas, because he's no longer ruler. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh no, wait, do we still have an alliance? I guess we don't. What happened to my daughter? We were supposed to get married, or my son. We were supposed to get married to Azrava, courtier of King Andrew. And maybe... Oh, that's too bad. Well, I'm not going to break the betrothal now. That's rough. Immediately jail a rebel king, turn on vassal. Yeah, being able to revoke titles and grant them, that's a whole new dynamic that I think, or not a new dynamic, but something very unique to CK, the CK franchise. And, you know, I kind of like role-playing into the time period, into the kingdom that I'm a part of, and I had a very, very strong vassal here. Actually, he's still strong. This is another thing that's kind of confusing. I'm the High Chieftain of Finland. This is the Chieftain of Finland because Finland proper, at least in this understanding, is this small area here around Turku. And he expanded very early on to take, now he has 4 counties here. I just got these 4 counties within the past 20 years. And at one point, I think one of the things that I think is really interesting, okay, we're going to get soldiers of lesser fortune for cheaper mercenaries, which we actually haven't used yet. One thing I did notice is at one point, King Turre was very, very young when his father passed, and so he got the kingdom, I think he was like 8. I had an aunt in Scotland who was claiming the throne, and then 2 of my vassals, one of them being from the Chieftain of Mesukida, who was my brother's, or my uncle, and the strongest vassal, who was really close to the previous king, both decided to support that. And so he started his story really, really early on the defensive. And so he's developed into this very warlike, martial king. The irony, though, is that he's very shy. So one of the things that I've found to be very difficult with a shy ruler is any interaction that you would have, that you would expect to be normal of a ruling person to, conduct alliances, to sway people, to recruit new courtiers. Every single time he had to interact with somebody, he would get stressed out. And so he's had a couple of mental breaks, if not like 3 or 4. And it's very difficult. I thought the shy trait wouldn't necessarily affect things that much. Turns out it affects quite a bit. Let's see. I thought we were close to ending this siege. Oh, this should be done soon. 3 days. Yeah. See, one thing I've noticed is that because this is tribal, because this is the way... Wait, did we finally end the siege of Raunala? Do we have this now? Is it under our control? Wait. What just happened? I think a bunch of stuff just happened and I'm not sure exactly what. I think we took this. What? What is happening? I thought we won that siege. Wasn't that under our control? Oh, cool. Your concubine Talviki is bearing your child. Uh-oh. Actually, that's kind of a problem. I thought we had captured Raunala. Oh, no. It was the other guy. That's confusing and annoying. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, sorry. I know, like, I set the auto-mod to just be the most kind of, I don't know, severe. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see. Too late for caution. Balanced humors. Ooh. Yikes, that's rough. That's rough. Alright, so now I thought we had captured this. Turns out I think it was another army that had captured it. It wasn't our armies besieging Raunala. We didn't win the war. Now we're trying to besiege it. Yeah. Yep. That is a very Yevri. Yeah, some of the Sami names are very, very difficult for me to pronounce. Dwartno Sayatnu is something that I've gotten used to saying, but it wasn't. Gaurashyohka Peakam. Yeah, Gualadat. So these words I'm not familiar with. The Finnish words I have a little bit of an easier time with, but not the Sami. Cool. Well of insight. Impressive. Now we are a forter. Ah, okay, now he's disfigured. He has... This is you, allegedly. Ah! Does that leave room for intrigue? Because somebody then could theoretically wear a mask. I like how this is you, allegedly, is in there. It could theoretically be somebody else. I'm sure there's some in-game plot somewhere that's waiting to happen. He has a lot of traits going on here. Brilliant strategist, reckless, holy warrior, forter, improvident, reclusive, eager reveler, melancholic, gallant, disfigured. Yeah, he has a lot of stuff. He has a lot of stuff going on, this guy. Hey, thanks for the follow! Oh my goodness. Okay, Brother Riku died. It's just not going very well for him right now. Alliance expired with Chieftain Stulitar. Since Chieftain Riku, Susma, and Kuka are no longer married or betrothed. Okay, so what's happening? Now, we need to fill the spy master position. Do we have anybody who's good at intrigue? Runhildur Ufesdotter. But the thing is that she's the court physician. I don't want her to be reassigned. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong trait here. Bottle for Kvite. Kvite could actually work. Yeah, sure, why not? Do we have... Into Satayakason Virtanen? He can be an intrigue guy. We have a prisoner. Chieftain Bilsi's half-brother Saugras during the siege of Raunala. Okay, good. So we captured this. Our allies should be able to win this now. 100%. They should just end the war. We don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, hey, thanks for hanging out. Good luck with that war. Fight for your family. Okay, cool. So now we have a victory against High Chieftain Bilsi. Siege 1. Alright, now control Raunala. Okay, that's right. Now we're done. Let's just disband this entire army. Now we can actually build up some money. Oh wait, what just happened here? Oh, what? Oh no! Hold on. This is not good. What just happened here? Thanks for the notification. Kingdom of Novgorod, what happened? Ruler is King Toivo of Novgorod. Wait, did he just inherit the title? I think he just inherited the title of the king. Oh wait, or did he create it? Nope, he probably inherited it. Wow. Wow. That's huge. That is huge. Oh, no. Okay, so... that is not great. Okay, so Aoni is likely to receive a good education due to High Chiefess's outfielder's tutelage. Wow, okay, so we pretty much just lost all of this territory here. Because now it belongs to King Toivo, who wasn't a king up until a few days ago, and now is the king of Novgorod. And he's young. Oh, that is not great. Well... that's something we need to contend with, because now all of this territory, which I thought was mine, is now no longer mine, nor does it belong to a vassal of mine, because an independent king who has a bunch of power and is a contestant against our other ally, the Kingdom of Vladimir, or they were our ally, so they're no longer our ally. So this is going to be difficult. Huh. He has one child, son of King Toivo, but imprisoned by Chiefess Tulitan of Mesukula, so imprisoned by one of my vassals. This looks like it's not going to be great, because I think that's probably going to mean a war. I was wondering why we didn't have as many men as we did before. Well, it turns out that most of our men are now part of a different kingdom. Fantastic. That is a very scary neighbor. And they were a vassal until, like, literally a couple of weeks ago. So that's rough. Don't know what's going to happen now. Well, oh man, let's see if we can get married into that family. I think we might have somebody who's unmarried. Okay, Aoni is not married, so let's have her marry into... oh wait, they don't have any children who can marry. Tadeviki presents you with a perfect little son. Oh no, this is even more awkward, because now... we have two sons, and that's going to split up the realm. I thought I was going to stay at least with one, with my eldest son, but now... oh, okay. Let's call him King Toivo, or King Toivo. Toivo. Now, he has a child, Ketu, so a son. And I guess we can't marry. Is he betrothed to anybody? No. He's a prisoner of one of my vassals. Oh, man, this is... okay, let's take a look at the alliance power that can be gained. Who can she marry off or marry to? Oh, okay. High Chieftain Turre ascends to the throne. Of course. What just happened here? Okay, whenever there's a dynasty change, there's a lot of stuff to take care of, and I have no idea what just happened. What? Okay, that's my half-brother and heir. Okay, so now there's two duchies. That got created automatically. So High Chieftain of Savo, Chieftain Toivo, and I'm the High Chieftain of Finland, Turre II, betrothed to Azrava Miryavid. And so he's my brother, plus 49. Primary heir would be me, so it reverts back to me. And he is my heir right now because I don't have any children. This is... okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, game. Let's figure this out. Now, he has another son. Now, maybe we can marry into his family with one of my siblings. Vijeme. Chieftain Pliksov. Let's see if we can select this person directly. Arranged marriage. Maybe with Aoni? Actually, let's see. Let's make this more interesting here. Let's see if we can marry the eldest brother who's the heir, I believe. Ketu Korhonen, child of a concubine. Now, who's this guy's heir? Primary heir is Chieftain Balder Valdemarsson of Rusa. Ah, okay. So it's not even his own heir. Oh, wait. Oh, again. He just broke off. Oh, no, okay. All the maps. All the different layers here. So if we can marry into this. Yeah, it's weird. So I think, let's see, what is his succession law? Ah, Scandinavian elective. Okay, so the thing is that they chose his brother, or his, I don't even know how they're related. But the elective system, because he's a kingdom, they were able to choose, and so they chose his powerful vassal Rusa, I guess, the chieftain Balder, and not his son. So yeah, just a little different. Now, his son is imprisoned by one of my vassals, Chieftain Tulitar, who happens to be my marshal and vassal. Maybe if we marry... No, okay, I guess we can't arrange that because he's in prison. How about Pentti? Let's arrange a marriage between Pentti and somebody a little bit closer. Okay, so my niece, Tuija Virtanen, he's how old? He's just born. He's a newborn. So let's see. Tuija Virtanen is young, so hopefully they'll be around the same age when they get married. So let's see. Will not accept, huh? Why not? Why not? Marrying down. Okay, so maybe not Tuija. How about Taimi? No. Alfhilder? Okay, let's marry him to Alfhilder. That should seal the alliance there. Yeah, I know, right? Well, worse things have been done to children because they're heirs of a throne. Okay, so hopefully this will result in an alliance with Novgorod. Okay. There we go. Now, if we marry High Chieftain into High Chieftain Toivo, half-brother and heir. So if we marry him to, say, Tuija... Ah, wait, can we approach him to arrange a marriage? No, he's too young. I guess his own court will handle that, I guess. Yeah, we can't choose him as a recipient on that end. Alright, let's just assume that the family ties are going to be strong enough on that side. Now, he has a bunch of titles, and I don't know how they're going to get split up. But he's allied to people in our empire, so unfortunately we can't take this back from him. So I guess we just have to expand north. We could try to take Pohjanmaa. Sortavala. Yeah, they don't have any allies. We don't have any claims, though. Who are they allied with? Kainu. So Kainu is level development 2. Torivejärvi is 2. Yeah, it would make more sense for us to gain Kainu here. We do have another spot open for personal holding. So, let's see. Maybe we can take Kainu. What is this? Oh, that's just a lake. Let's put a claim here. 3 years on that. Oh, we need to go into the court. What does our court look like? Oh, we need to search for a physician. We also need to keep thinking about who we can marry off. Okay. Tatka's quite experienced. Sure. Let's do that. We have the money for it. Might as well spend it. Let's see. So he has... His half-sister is married. Auni is unmarried. Alfhilder is betrothed. And High Chieftain Toivo of Savo is unmarried. I don't think I can arrange a marriage for him, though. Yeah, I can't do that. My aunt Skuld was captured by King Nils of Scotland during the siege of Tunsbok. Something else going on there completely. Okay, and our other sister, Auni, needs a spouse. Where else can we ally her? Let's take a look at the alliance power. Nadbor Swejon, Schwozan. Schwozan. Aryoska Omeye. This might actually work. She's how old? She's 13. Nadbor Schwozan. Schwozan. Where is Schwozan? Uh-oh. A risk of them being inbred. How? Really? Okay, let's not do that. That's not good. No inbreeding, please. What happened? A feast for the senses. Being at a feast is a flood of impressions. People are talking. The smell of all kinds of food fills my head. And those beautiful clothes and plates and decorations. What a wonderful display of power. Gregarious. Let's see. There we go. Let's say gregarious. And in terms of alliance power, Aryoska Umeye has a lot of claims here. They're related and risk their children being inbred. How many people are we? Okay, can we do a filter of not inbred? Dynasty, no, okay. How about Playdate? Rauha is a lot of fun to be around. She usually demands a lot of attention, but I do not mind. Every time I see her, my day's made better. Get a crush on Rauha Virtanen. Okay, who's Rauha? Okay. Is that a cousin? High Chieftain Risard of Nordmark. Oh, actually, that's great. Yeah, that's a nice, strong alliance. Let's do that. Okay. Alliance formed with High Chieftain Risar of Nordmark. Who is at that court? I don't think... Yeah, Rauha... Ah, but he is betrothed, and she's lesbian, so that might be an issue with children. But if he has another child with a concubine, that might work, so... Where do we want to look next? I think Poihianma. We are putting a claim here on the Chiefdom of Kainu. Maybe we could just subjugate. We have 861 soldiers. We have 3286, so we should definitely be able to subjugate that. I think maybe it'll be better to get a jump on that early on in the reign. Conquer the county. Oh, I guess we can't. Who is his ally? Oh, his vassal. Conquer county. Say Kainu. Oh no, that's Kainu. I guess we don't really have any reason not to. I don't even know why we need to push a claim on that. I'm used to the whole EU system. For you to use it as a casus belli, you still have to have a claim. But I guess if we just say, no, we're going to conquer this county, it belongs to us. Yeah, the sexuality issue, we'll see how that affects it. I haven't had a fully gay character yet, so she's the first lesbian character I've had in my dynasty, so we'll see what happens with that. He's bisexual and she's lesbian. So, I don't know how that's going to affect their chances of having children. Vastly inferior. Declare war. Okay, let's, oh, wait. Loses 25 to... Oh, well, yeah. Crime. Rightful imprisonment. Maybe that's why is the rightful imprisonment, is that we don't have a claim? I don't know. Okay, so right now we have Pietarsaari, Hämeenlinna, and Ulvila. Obviously, Pietarsaari... Can we do anything about the army? Do we have enough champions? These are things that... Okay, we have 7 out of 8. That's fine. We have the limit of men-at-arms regiments that we have. Oh! We can always increase this. Okay. Light footmen. Light horsemen. Metsenvertia. Hidden knowledge. There are things that my guardian Runhilder has told me that no one else ever speaks of. We never delve long on these topics, and I know better than to ask questions. However, this evening something feels different between us. As we sit down to read, she asks us if there's anything I'm curious about. Oh, goodness. You gain the trait Witch. Gain 30 opinion of Runhilder. You learn of Runhilder's Witch secret, and she gains 20 opinion of you. Okay, what does Witch mean? -1 diplomacy, better intrigue and learning, and opinion of witch characters. That's fine. Yes, tell me everything, please. He's a witch. Okay, so we can increase the size of this Metsanvartia. Okay. To the charming High Chieftain Turre, I call you to honor our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of King Toivo. Who's... Uh-oh. Oh, this is rough. Wait, is there another King Toivo? Join the war against the tyranny of King Toivo as a defender. Okay, who are we at war with? Wait, I don't get this. So, against the tyranny of... okay. So the High Chieftain of Holmgadr and the High Chieftain of Luki are fighting against our ally King Toivo in the war against the tyranny of King Toivo. We're on the side of the defenders. Okay, that makes sense. Let's accept. Yeah, I know, right? Can he do things? I'm pretty sure that has to open some kind of line of, actions that he could take now that he's a witch, other than the fact that, he has these powers. Okay, so now who are we at war with? We're at war here with the High Chieftain of Holmgadr and the High Chieftain of Luki. Oh. Actually, okay, here's the thing. I don't know if I want our ally to win. I know that's kind of like backstabby, but here's the thing. If Luki and the High Chieftain of Holmgadr are able to throw the yoke of Novgorod, we have a better chance of reclaiming those territories from them as enemies. So it's in our best interest as a kingdom to not have our ally win. So this is going to be rough. I don't want to, not partake, but I can drag my feet. That's horrible. Yeah. So... Oh. I think I'm going to try to be, or not try to be. Okay, so Chieftain Riku joins the war against the tyranny of King Toivo. I'm going to be a bad ally. Or actually, no, that doesn't need scare quotes. I'm going to be a bad ally and not really help with the fight. I'll just keep the army raised, even though it's a financial drain. And just kind of wander around the map. I don't even know if we can loot or plunder. Support. Concern for my current war, my friend Alfhilder has paid out of her own treasure to aid my efforts. Oh. Gain 75 gold, lose 10 stress. Perfect. Thank you, Alfhilder. It's like, oops, sorry guys, I know we were supposed to help, but, I don't know what happened. We got lost on the way to your county. I'm sorry. We raised troops. We need to put in some show of... Because they are obviously way too powerful. Here's the thing. Here's the other thing that we can do. We could either be a bad ally, again, no need for scare quotes. We would be a bad ally. We could be a bad ally and not really help them out. Or, if we cause a lot of destruction in their enemies' territories... that would kind of reduce their power. Yeah, okay, number one. I don't know why he's just heading back here. He could very easily head down here and take out both of these armies. Very easily. So he's being a bad commander in general. I don't know what his story is. Neighboring ruler run war. Aura has won against Chiefess Katarina Avedma. Okay, here we go. So their army is here. Oh wait, nope, they're moving away. Ugh. I don't know. I'm not trying to sabotage, but I am. Who controls this? Is this somebody? No, that's Golada's territory. That's not even in this whole thing. I don't want to capture Novgorod because we'll be able to capture Novgorod and that'll end the war decisively in the favor of them. So I'll just kind of wander around the map. Yeah, they're pretty much going to defeat their army here, and that'll be the end of the war for them. Yeah, they're going to win that easily. Okay, I'm going to move our forces back into Allied territory. Once this completes... we need to disband our army before we can declare war on them anew. We need to put in some kind of effort, I think. Otherwise, they're going to get angry at us. So let's not necessarily take Novgorod. We'll take the barony of Pushkin. And then say we tried. The kitten. As I'm not playing under Runhilder's supervision, I suddenly hear a sound. It's small and weak, but it's there. Yes! It's my kitty now. I want a kitty. I want the cat. I'm gonna call her Gray. Okay, yeah, we're obviously winning this war here. I don't know if we get, like, if we take any plunder. We can't carry... Okay, let's... Fine, I guess if we're going to be allies, let's try to see if we can attack Rusa. Who's this? No, that's something else completely different. I'm not going to do all the fighting for them. I don't actually really want them to win. I want them to kind of lose. I'm not going to sabotage them actively. Okay, we can ransom Toivo Umeye for 25 gold. That's fine. Alfhildr Ostkilder can marry. She's 44. Oh, we can get another alliance out of that. Let's see. Alliance power. Maybe nobody? Let's make it matrilineal. Oh, Alasari we need a strong steward, so yeah, that will work. Chance of children, none. That makes sense. But now we can have a steward. A strong steward. Let's replace him with Alastari. How long will it take for him to develop? Development is 4. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I mean, Vladimir's strong enough, we don't need to... For me, I have the quick one, so quick. Not genius, but... Ah, he has a crown now. Coming of age, that's right. With the help of Runhilder, I've finally concluded my studies in the art of diplomacy. I'm disappointed in my results as I really think I could have done better. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who've made an impact on the man I've become. The friendship I shared with Alfhildr means a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have her by my side means a lot. So that's his sister, I believe. I had some memorable times with Rauha. She truly helped me understand both myself and love. There we go. Okay, so he's friends with his sister. That's right, it's his twin, Alfhilder. Hi, Chieftain Ture, you're a man now. Gain the trait Adequate Bargainer. Okay. Lost Runhilder as his guardian. Will not forget your fondness for Rauha. Lost the trait Charming. Ah, okay. Alright. Now let's choose the Diplomacy. Lifestyle. Prestige, diplomacy. I forget what diplomacy does. Charm, negotiate, and persuade. Okay, there we go. Foreign affairs focus. That sounds right. I don't think we can upgrade any of these things. We don't have the tech for it. Pitarsari. Okay, we can't upgrade the Palisade. A brewing troublemaker. While I come to expect mischief from my half-brother High Chieftain Toivo, his creativity keeps me on my toes. When it is not a prank, it is a brawl, a disgruntled tutor, or Gray's knees from an adventure gone wrong. Never a dull moment. Let's see. Sparring grounds, so it increases our levies. Control growth, prestige. Number of knights. Now let's build longhouses. Second one. So increases our levies by 75. Oh, we don't have the barracks innovation. Never mind. Palisades we can increase to level 2 though. So defender advantage, fort level 2, levies. Levies are increased, the garrison's increased, so let's upgrade that. And now we're going to be able to put a claim on Kainu, it looks like. There we go. Oh wait, there we go. See it done. Actually, yes. And our army... Can we actually declare war? Oh, no, we can't. Armies are raised. Alright, that's fine. Okay, let's fabricate another claim here on Sortavala. Or on Oulu. Maybe we could try it on Oulu. What are the duchies here? So Finland's the kingdom, but Pohjanmaa, we don't have too many... so yeah, let's try to get Pohjanmaa. So that's more important for me right now to unify this. So we have Kainu. Let's place a claim on Oulu. And they're in the middle of a war. No, they're not. What is this? Who's controlling this? Occupied by Chieftain Botulfur Knutsson of Morarna. Oh yeah, they are at war, aren't they? Anyway, let's press a claim here on Oulu. Wait, do we already have a claim? No, 16 months. Why? Oh, it's because we control maybe some more of the territories here, so theoretically it would be ours. Let's do our part for this war against Vladimir and capture this. I mean, it's pretty much going to be over once they capture Holmgader or Novgorod. And then we could disband this army, then we can send them into war here against Pitarsari, gain Kainu. We won't have it as a personal realm, we can only hold up to 3. We have Hamanina, Pitarsari, and Ulvila. Kainu doesn't have a high development level, I really don't care. I think I'll just go ahead and give that to somebody, I'm not sure. King Auraus won against Chieftain Frederick of Ångermanland and the Ångermanland. Okay. Now let's disband this army. We did our part. They can't get angry at us. And if they happen to capture Turku, that's fine. Oh, a bad ally. My prisoner Agitaz died in my dungeons. I didn't even know I had a prisoner. My wife's stewardship? I don't know, actually. I haven't checked. Let's see. She would make it better, diplomat than a steward. Forgiving maniac. Huh, that's a very unflattering way to describe her. Her sibling. Ah, King Andrei of Vladimir. You became the culture head of Finnish culture. Oh, from Novgorod. For some reason I thought that we were still that, but I mean, I guess now we are. Did they lose something? No, I guess not. Gray, the gift giver. 2 copper eyes follow me as I cross the hallway, and a small meow breaks the silence as Gray pounces for my ankle. She may be young, but she's nonetheless ferocious. As she prances away, I see that she left me a gleaming gift where she had been hiding. Thank you, fair lady. 2 ducats. I will take the ducats. We have a couple of prisoners. Forgot that we had any. Kalima Burtasid. Who is this? For a favor? I mean, or negotiate. Who is she? Ah, we captured her years ago. 12 years. Okay. Does she have any traits? We could use her for something. Maybe gain a weak hook? Recruit? Negotiate release. Okay. Aimo Kemalainen for 13 years. We don't get anything out of that? Gets a weak hook. Let's see. Recruit. Who is he? What is he? Irrational antagonist. Who is his liege? Oh, High Chieftain Gauro Poichanma. Nah. Don't have any real reason to, like, let him out. Let's see. Can we... Will not accept. Okay, so, sorry. Or no, that's Aimo. Yaansa. Yaansa? Nothing really. How about a weak hook? There we go. And Karla of Pietersari in house arrest. Ransom leaves the prison for 100, or let's see. Renounce claims. Who is this guy? Okay, so renouncing the claims, that's fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm Kemalainen. I guess I could just let him go. I mean,